Yo, what's good everybody? It's Jackson here. And before I even start this video, I just want to say that this is going to be a longer video. And I could either split it into parts or I can make a long video. But for this one, it might have to come in parts. So, just be waiting on that part 2. And if I do have to make a part 2, I'll make it very soon. So let's get into the video. So this story time all takes place 8th grade summer, going into freshman year. So I was a very retarded kid at this point in time. I was doing a lot of dumb stuff just because my life is boring. I live in buttfuck nowhere in Texas. There's nothing to do. Obviously, you can't drive in 8th grade, so what am I supposed to be doing? Anyway, I had this one buddy. He's been in stories before. He's probably going to be in most of my stories ever. Really, a lot of my crazier stories are with him. We're going to call him D, as I did in other videos. So D, when I'm with him, we do very stupid things. So at this point in time, it was coming up on the end of the summer, and he was blacklisted from my house. He was not able to come, at all. So I had to convince my parents. One morning, wake up, I'm chilling. I'm really bored though. It's summer. I haven't done anything pretty much all summer since D couldn't come over anymore. So I'm texting him. We'd been on the game last night, and I was like, you know what? Why not? Let me ask my parents to see if he can come over. I also wanted my other friend, we'll call him Kevin. He's also been in a video before. So Kevin and D are coming over. At this point, Kevin was driving illegally. So Kevin pulls up to my house with D. Kevin goes and picks up D, and they come to my house. By the grace of God, my parents let them come, which, that is unknown. They gave him a final shot. So they get there, and we're just chilling. We're having a great time. We're having a dandy time. So we're just, we're chilling. We're doing very stupid things. We're sitting there in the bed. We're hitting our little geek bars. And I had to go piss. I didn't lock my door, the bathroom door for whatever reason. So I'm just pissing. And they bust through the door. Ass cheeks right there. So, and I don't know why I did this, but I dropped my pants and start shaving my balls in front of them. I just started shaving my nuts right there. They took videos of that, and I had a condom in my room that they had found in my little dresser and took it into the bathroom. So now we're waving this condom around. We're playing with this condom, having a dandy time, filling it up, throwing them, breaking them. I only had 4, but it's not like I was using them in 8th grade. Let's be honest here. So, we're chilling. And I had this truck. It was my dad's, and it was a really nice truck. So Kevin wanted to go make videos with the truck, with my dad's truck and his truck. So I asked my stepmom if we can ride down to the spot to go take pictures. She agrees, so we go to the spot, take pictures with the truck, and we drive home. So now we're back at my house, just chilling. We had plans later this night to go hang out with some buddies that were a lot older than us. And these were not good role models at all. They got us into some very bad trouble. Anyway, Kevin was not a part of those plans, by the way. D was the only one with those plans. Kevin could not come. So we're just chilling, and for whatever reason, D decides to break back into my condoms. And he's playing with these condoms, and he just leaves the room. Don't think anything of it. Comes back in the room. We're just chilling. 10 minutes later, my brother walks in the room. And he's asking D, he's like, what's that thing you put on my door? So I look at him like, what the fuck did you put on his door, dude? You cannot get kicked out again. What did you put on his door? He's not telling me. So I get to thinking. He just walked out with a condom. And I look at him, did you put a fucking condom on my little brother's door? Mind you, my little brother's 10 at the time. 10 years old, doesn't even know what a condom is, and he just doesn't respond. So I'm like, yeah, he definitely did. So I'm like, bro, go take the condom off his door right now. He does not listen. So my little brother runs away, tells my mom, and comes back. Stepmom is pissed. My stepmom is yelling at Kevin for whatever reason, and D, and kicks them both out. So I'm like, oh, here it goes, man. Now he's really banned. He has been struck with the ban hammer from my house. He is perma-banned from my house. So, and I wasn't even really mad about him getting perma-banned because I wasn't in much trouble. But I was more mad about the fact that we wouldn't be able to hang out tonight because we had some mischievous things planned. So I got texting him, and I was like, you know what, Kevin, can you just drop D off at the end of my road, and I'll have my mom come pick me up. We go pick up D, and then go hang out with our buddies. Because we also had to go to this little volleyball game, or basketball game, I should say, that night, to then go and hang out with the other guys. And my mom agrees. So my mom comes, picks me up, and I start calling D. I'm like, bro, where you at? You're not at the end of the road. What's going on? Supposedly, he had already been picked up by the other guys and was already at the basketball game. So I'm like, all right, Mom, take me to the basketball game, please. Love you. Bye. So then I walk into the basketball game, looking for him. He's there. So I'm hanging out with D and all of our boys. So we're just chilling. Finally, the basketball game ends. We hop in this small-ass little truck with all 6 of us, and we get to driving to, I'll just give this dude a name. We'll call him Isaac. Sure, we'll call him Isaac. So we're heading to Isaac's house, but first we have to stop at the gas station to get the alcoholic beverages that we will be consuming that night. Also, they had pins and I think some flour with them too. Not too sure if they had flour or not, but I do remember something about them having flour. So we stop at the gas station, get the beer, and we're driving to Isaac's house. Now, Isaac, he lived pretty out the way. He lived probably 30-45 minutes from the school, so it was a decent drive. So we're chilling in there, bumping to music, having the time of our lives. And D looks over at me and he's like, yo, bro, I want to hit their pin. And I was just like, I don't know what to tell you, bro. You got to ask him. It's not mine. And he is just sitting there fiending for this pin. Mind you, D does not smoke at all. Tolerance at a 0 percentile. So eventually, I just get mad. I get tired of hearing D complain about not being able to hit this pin. I decide to ask, and I'm like, yo, bro, can we hit the pin? They say, for sure, give it to us. D hits a blinker. Now, this is a not good thing, because D is not the type of person to smoke, like I said, tolerance level 0. So he hit this blinker and just dies. He is coughing for a solid 10 minutes. So I grabbed the pin, I hit a blinker. My tolerance at the time was decently high because I was smoking pretty much every night. So D's just dying. D is dead. And forgot to mention, we did go back to town first for something. I don't know why we went to town. I think we had to pick somebody up. So we are driving through town and D is just he's still dead. He was still coughing. And finally, he stops coughing as we're getting into town. At this point, D's done coughing. But he is now unconscious in the backseat of Isaac's, or not Isaac, different dude, different truck. But he's in the backseat of this truck with me, just dead pretty much. Another dude to the left, he can have a name too. We'll call this other dude Iglesias. That's way too hard of a name. We're calling him Jimmy. So Jimmy, he's getting pretty mad. D is just dead, leaning on his shoulder. And for whatever reason, don't know why he decided to do this, but he just starts slapping D to get him awake. Everybody in the church freaking out because we think D has just died. We think D is dead. So I remember that, if you get crossfaded, you don't get as high. Guys, this is not true. When you're greening out, which is what was happening, it didn't cross our minds yet that he was greening out, but that's what was going on. So he was greening out, and I just decided to grab 2 beers and just give them to him and just start shoving them in his mouth. So we shove, I think, 4 beers in this guy's mouth. Does not work. So we stop at this little parking lot, take him out. We get him out of the truck, and he just falls down. So now he's laying on the parking lot. I mean, sure, it was an empty parking lot, but it's the middle of a night in a small town. Everyone's going to think this kid is dead. So we realized that and put him right back in the truck and go on our way. So now we're just like, you know what, whatever. Let's just go to Isaac's house. Why not? Let's go to Isaac's house. Because, D's not going to hold us down. So we're driving, and we eventually finally get to Isaac's house. Now, something you should know about Isaac, he is not the smartest kid. He is not the best kid. As a matter of fact, he's a horrible kid. And he would bring us around when his parents have told him nobody allowed the house multiple times. So we get to the house. Me and another dude, we'll call him John. I know there's a lot of people to the story, just bear with me here. Me and John go into the garage of Isaac's house. Isaac goes into his house grabbing something. No clue what he's grabbing. He's grabbing something. Me and Isaac are sitting there. I am just gone. I am baked as fuck in this dude's garage, sitting there, sipping on a beer, hitting my geek bar. So John, he's being pretty loud. He's being quite loud, I should say. And I don't remember if I'm being loud or not. Like I said, I was gone. I was baked. So Isaac's grandpa opens the door, and I know what's going on, but it's like I'm seeing all this happen in slow motion. Isaac's grandpa, slow motion, opens the door, turns on the garage lights. I make direct eye contact with him, and he just says, "Get the fuck out of my house." Screams for his name, screams, "Isaac, get the fuck out here." So at this point, I'm shitting bricks. So I just sprint back outside. And I'm telling the guy that's driving, I'm like, dude, we got to get the fuck out of here. Isaac's grandpa's up. He's like, what the fuck? What do you mean? And he was sitting outside of the truck. Me and John, we dip. Since we were already at Isaac's house, we just decided, fuck it, we'll leave. If Isaac wants to come with us, we'll come back and get his ass. So we just get out of there. So now we're driving home. D's in the truck. Jimmy's in the truck. The other guy, haven't given him a name yet. We'll call him Caleb. Caleb, me, D, and Jimmy. Only 4 people left out of the 5 that originally came with us. So D's, he's still dead. He's still dead pretty much. I don't know if he's alive or not. I didn't know what Greening Out was at the time. So we're driving back, and we don't know where to go. Caleb's like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm pissed already. I'm dropping all y'all off at home. So he goes to drop us off at home, and then this motherfucker, Isaac, texts us, say, come back, come back. I'm sneaking out of the house, bro. We're doing this. So we turn around, pick up Isaac. He snuck right back out of his house. This dude gave no fucks. This guy, Isaac, was a legitimate crackhead. So we pick him up, and now we're going back. We're not sure what we're going to do yet. We really wanted to go and finish this night off with a bang. So we're trying to find something to do. Caleb, the driver's like, fuck this. I'm going home. It's already 2 a.m. We haven't gotten anything accomplished. I'm completely sober. So I'm like, you know what? That's true. I'm not sober, but I would love to go home and get some sleep. I'm fucked up. So I was like, you know what, bro? Here's my address. Take me home first. Because D was with me at the time. He's supposed to stay the night with me at my house after this anyway. So we get back home to my house. Me, D, and Isaac all go back in the house. But my mom lived with her grandparents, with her parents, with my grandparents. So we had to find a way to sneak back in so they want to get like pissed about us. So we hop the fence or go to the back door and bang on the door. Also, forgot to mention, Isaac is holding D over his shoulder. So, I mean, it's obvious D is just dead or something. We walk in the house. We just dump D off on our bed. On a couch, I mean. We dump D off at a couch. Me and Isaac go upstairs. And I don't want to sleep in my normal room because at this point we were sharing a room with pretty much the whole family. Me and all my siblings were in the same room. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go sleep in this storage room because I don't want them seeing us, seeing you especially. So I'm sitting there in the storage room, just gone. I'm dead pretty much, trying to sleep. Isaac keeps waking me up, and he's like, dude, it fucking stinks in here, man. It fucking stinks. I'm like, yeah, no shit, it's a storage room. It's not supposed to smell good. Nobody lives in here. Nobody has in 30 years. So I go to sleep, wake up, and Isaac's gone. I go downstairs, and Dia's sitting there, confused as fuck, already awake. So I'm like, yo, what's up? He's like, where the fuck am I right now? I was like, you're at my house, dude. Chill. So we get some breakfast, and my mom comes down. And he's like, why were you dead last night? Talking to D. He was like, oh, I greened out. I'm like, what the fuck? That's not the type of thing you tell your friend's parent. She was chill about it. My mom was chill about it for whatever reason. D went home. D ended up losing his phone, his vape that he just bought that day at the gas station. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.